We are still under rates, and this is going to be a short lesson under exchange rates. Still the same process that we are following. The only difference is that now, instead of using different items, we are using the different currencies. Okay, we know that each and every country has got their currency. Like for example, in South Africa, we are using the rand as our currency. In United States, America, they're using dollar as their currency, and this is the units for dollar. And in Britain, they are using pound as their currency, and this is the symbol. And in Japan, they are using yen, and this is the symbol for yen. And in Europe, they are using the euro, and this is the symbol for euro. Okay. So now this is the exchange rate table. So when it comes to exchange rates, the questions, they can be asked in two different ways. You can be given a table and a set of questions, or you can be given a statement and question. Okay, so let me show you how do you deal with it if you have a table. So in this case, we are given the table and we are given the question. Okay, so they say use the above table and determine how many British pounds you can get for 500 American dollars. First, we have to identify the two currencies that we have. So we have the British pound and we have the dollars. So we go to the table, British pound and dollar. They must be in one line. Okay, so I cannot choose this British pound and the dollar up there. Okay, it must be British pound and the dollar in one line, or one, is it the row? Yeah, whatever you call it this way, or horizontally. So I have the British pound, I have the dollar. Okay, so this is the exchange rate that I'm going to use. So I go to my table, which one it is. Okay, so I will write currency one and the units. So it's the pound. Unfortunately, I cannot write that units, but you can write it. Please. No, my pound is incorrect. What have I done? This is the pound, and you write that symbol there for pound. I don't see it's okay. So it's fine. We can just put the symbol for pound, and I will have the dollars, and I will put the symbol at least for dollars. I can try and use this symbol, the symbol for dollars. Yes, I have dollars. Okay, so now I go to my table first. The first row, it is your table. You take information from the table. And then the second row, you take the information from the question. Same way we've been doing, nothing different. Okay, so now let's go to our table. British is 1 and dollars is 1.75. Okay, so we're gonna put our 1 here and we will put our 1.75. So row number 2, we go to the question. Now let's go and read our question. They say how many British pounds you can get for 5 American dollars. So we want to know how many British pounds. This is where the S will go, X. The X will go to the pounds, and we have the 500 American dollars. So we go back, we put on the pounds because that's what they want to know. We put X and we put our 500. Now we have our table, so we can put our fraction as usual, 1 over x, and this side will have 1.75 over 500. This is our fraction. We take it straight from the table and we cross multiply. We are going to multiply this 2, then we're going to have 1.75. X is equal to 500. And now we are going to divide by 1.75 both sides, and I'm just going to skip this step for dividing. I'm going to go straight to the answer, and we get that from our calculator. Quickly, where is my calculator? Calculator. So we are going to get our x to be 500 divided by 1.75. We are going to get a 285.71. So now we answer the question. Remember, at the end of the day, we must answer the question. So for 500 US dollar, I must put US dollars here. You get how much? 285.71 pounds. You see, we can, British pounds. You can write that in full, British pounds, or you can just write the symbol here at the beginning. So you are done. You have answered the question this way. Why my answer is not aligned? I don't know, what have I done? Yes, for 500 US dollars, you can get 285.71 British pounds. Okay, so that is it. So let's see the example. That's how they've done it, and they got the answer. Okay, now there's an exercise that comes now. For each and every question, you go and you take the row. So how many rents do you have to pay? Sorry, before I read the question, I must just give you this. They say use the values in the table. Use the values in the table above to answer 6.1 to 6.3. So you're still going to use the previous table that we have used in our previous question. So you're still going to use this table. So they say, how many rents do you have to pay for 500 pounds? Okay, so we know our question, they are asking for rents and they have given us pounds. So I must check for rents and pounds. So I go to my table, I check for rents and pounds. Rands and pounds. I don't have rands and pounds. Did I read the question correctly? Let me go back. How many rands do you have to pay for 500 pounds? Okay, so this one, it's going to be a two-step problem. Let's go back. Rands and pounds. So I don't have rands and pounds, but the dollars are common to everyone. So I'm going to start with the pounds to dollars. Okay, so you see in the question they gave us the dollars, so I'm gonna start with pounds to dollars. Can I erase this information? Pounds to dollars, yes, I have that. And in the question, what did they give me? They gave me 500 pounds. So I'm gonna convert 500 pounds to the dollars. So in this case, it is this 500 is here, and my x, I should have just moved it. So 500 is on the pounds, and I want to know with 500 how many US dollars do I get. So now you see my fraction has changed. So here I have 1 over 500, and here I will have 1.75 over x. You see, I take my fraction from the table now. Remember, I was given pounds in the question, and I must find the dollars before I can go to rands, because I don't have the table that goes straight from pounds to rands. So now I will have 1.75 times, you see now, I'll have 1.75 times 500. Let me get that in my Calculator, 1.75 times 500. I get 875. So here I will have 875. And this side I will have x. Easy. I hope you see where do I get this from cross multiplication. 500 times 1.75, I get this. 1 times x, I get x. So now it's easy. My x is equal to 875 US dollars. 875 US dollars. So I'm not yet there in the answer. So I will erase that. I will erase that. Good. So now I know that I have 875 US dollars. So now I need to convert from US dollars to rands. Okay, so dollars to rands. Easy stuff. Okay. Dollars to rands. Now I must go back to my table and check the exchange from dollars to rands. Go to table, rands and dollars. Okay, let me put it like that in the table. I have rands and dollars, so it's 1 is to 1.4. So I will put rands this side so that I don't get mixed up, and I will put dollars here. So rands from the table, remember first row is table 1 and dollars is 1.14. And what dollars do I have now? It's the one that I've calculated, 8.75, 8.75. And now what am I looking for? I am looking for rands in the question. Let's read the question again so that we can see. Where is my question now? Why am I jumping to places I don't know? So how many rands do you have to pay for 500 pounds? So rands, 500 pounds. The reason I started with the table between pounds and dollars is because on my table I don't have straight rands to pounds. Okay, so I started by converting pounds to US dollars. Now I'm going to convert those same US dollars to rands. So I must find rands. So X will be on the rands. So I will put my X there. And again, same story. Now I have my fraction. This side is 1 over X. And fraction that side is 1.14 is to 875. There is no comma there as I've made a mistake there. It's 875. That is what we have calculated. So now I'm going to calculate my X. I'm going to have 1.14. X is equal to 875. You see that? I get that through cross multiplication. X times 1.14 and 1 times 875. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 1.14. I'm going to skip that step and jump straight to the answer. 875 divide by 1.14. And I get 767.54. Now, I know that I can answer the question to say, now this is in rands because I was solving for S in rands. So I can say that with 500 pounds, you get how many rands? 767.54 rands. Okay, so done. You've answered your question. So if you don't have a line that converts directly, you have to take a 2-step or 3-step where possible. Okay, So let's go back to our table just to make sure. Oh, sorry, this was not 1.14, it was 0.14. From a rands to dollars, it's 0.14. Let's go and fix that. We've made a mistake, so we go and fix it, no problem. So this is not 1, this is 0.14, and also this is 0.14. You see, it helps to double check because you see your mistake. 0.14. Now 875 divide by 0.14, it gives us 6,250. So the answer we will get here is 6,250. And now with the pounds, with 500 pounds, 500 pounds is the same as 6,250 rands. See? Okay, yes, that's how it is done. Okay, so now I will leave the other questions for you. So you see, I've corrected there my mistake. Oh my goodness, I hope you could see that. Okay, so very important with the currency, we have currency 1 with the units, currency 2 with the units. So now with that said, you can do the questions. You can do question 6.1 again on your own, and you do 6.2 and 6.3. Okay, so you see here you have euros to British pound. So in the table you don't have euros straight to British pounds. Okay, so you have to start by converting British pounds to dollars, and from dollars to euros. Okay, that the dollars are common in everything. So if you don't have a straight line, you start by converting to dollars. I want to go to the table. So we don't have British pounds straight to euro. You see that we cannot use a table like this. So we can start by converting the British pounds to US dollar, and from that, the US dollar to euros. Okay, so you will also have two step in that question. Okay, this is it. Now let's look at the following questions. The following questions, these are the questions you don't have to use the table from 6.4, because on the statement they give you the exchange rate. So they say if 10 US dollars can be purchased for 62 rand 50 on a given day. So I have dollars and I have rands, right? Then they say calculate how much $1 costs in rands. So X is on the rands and I have 1, right? And for dollars to rands. So now you're gonna go to your table, put dollars, and sorry, you can put dollars and you put rands. And on the line for question, you put under the $10 and you put 62 rand 50 under the rand, and then under this is under the statement. So I don't want to show you this, but please follow the table. This one we are not using the table, you are using the statement. This line is a statement, and from here is a question. You will use the question to fill your table and get the answer. Okay, so you do 6.4, and here they've put the question in the ratio, but you know that the rand is 15.30 and the British pound is 1. That is on your statement. Then you must calculate pounds. So X is on your pounds and you are given R. Okay, so you do 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7. Let's see the following question. 6.7. Okay, so you can stop at 6.7. So do 6.1 to 6.7. Thank you. Please finish this exercise. Same procedure that we use with the rate.